What's up, guys? Welcome to Snakes and Trails Season 3. My name's Tyler Carlson, and today we're out here in West Texas looking for snakes. Should be a really great night, so let's get at it and cue up that intro. Alright guys, so tonight we're going to be heading down to the river. It's a place that's usually pretty hot and dry, but this time it seems like there was a good bit of moisture in the area. So hopefully we'll be able to see a couple of good snakes tonight. I'm hanging out with Corey and we're going to be making passes together. So I'll probably be able to show you a couple of the snakes that he finds along the way also. Should be a really great night. I'm really excited to get to it. I've been a little bit lazy lately with the camera, so it's going to be good to just get back to the regular grind of filming some good videos for you guys. So anyway, let's get to it and see what we can find. Spoiler warning, I shaved. This is the first time in like 3 years I've seen my face bare skin like this. Totally weird. I look like such a baby. Anyway, let me know if you like my clean shaven face or if you liked my beard better down in the comments below. But for the next couple of episodes, you're probably going to see my face go back and forth from being shaved and then being bearded. So sorry if that's distracting. It's going to be a little awkward, but should be a good time anyway. We're going to find some cool snakes, so let's get at it and see what happens. All right, guys, here's my first herp of the night. This is Coleonyx reticulatus, the reticulated gecko. These are really cool little lizards. They're a protected, or they used to be a protected species, but they recently got delisted. Which is good. That means these geckos are doing pretty good out here. So anyway, I found him in one of the places out here where I usually find a lot of geckos. There's actually a mine out here where I like to go in, and I usually find these guys inside that mine. But anyway, really cool little lizard. It's actually starting to rain, so I'm gonna let him go and keep going. All right, guys, it was absolutely crazy going through that rain. It really dumped rain right there where I was when I was filming that gecko. So anyway, really cool to see that gecko. I'm hoping tonight will be a really great night. And if not, since this place is getting rain, I'm gonna hang out here probably for a while and see what I can't find. Probably the next few days, so we'll see what happens. Guys, here's our first snake. It's a Transpecos rat snake, Bogertophis subocularis. Pretty cool. Happy to see this guy on the road. It is raining everywhere, so I'm gonna go ahead and bag this guy, get some footage of him, and let him go at the end of the night. But so cool. All right, guys, here's this Transpecos rat snake, Bogertophis subocularis. These snakes are super cool and super mellow. As you can see, he's not trying to bite or anything. He's literally just trying to climb up my arm and climb up my hat. These snakes are really, really fun to see in the wild. They have 2 stripes running down the back of their neck, and then the rest of their back is lined with H's. Really cool to see. These things eat mice mostly. They also eat bats. But anyway, really cool animal. I'm gonna get some in-hand footage of it for you guys and let it go. Guys, this is so much rain. I don't know if I've ever seen this much rain on this road before. I'm gonna keep cruising and see what happens, and probably end up coming back tomorrow because I don't know if anything will be out if it's this wet, but we'll see. All right, guys, Corey and I are officially calling it. It is incredibly torrentially rainy and a lot of the road is starting to flood, so we're gonna get out of here while we can safely, but as soon as this area stops getting hit with rain, it's gonna be one of the best places to look for snakes. So the next few episodes should be pretty freaking awesome coming from this road. Anyway, we'll try to find something dry and update you then. All right, guys, here's my first snake of the night, or not my first snake in a while. It's a little checkered garter snake, Thamnophis marcianus. Ooh, and he's feisty. Pretty cool to see this guy. Corey drove right over him, but I'm gonna go ahead and get him off the road and keep going. Cool. All right, guys, it's the next night. We're gonna meet up with Corey, but guess who's with me tonight? Me and Austin. We're gonna go hopefully find an Alterna. You guys saw how much rain River Road got last night, so it should be like an Alterna hunter's dream. You want to see anything else?
Blonde suboc reticulated gecko.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Lyre
Man.
snake.
Oh, I haven't seen a lyre there yet. That's
Yeah.
what I want to do. So we're gonna go do that. We also got Clojo and remind me your name? Chris. Clojo and Chris. Should be great. Clojo always finds the night snake, so at least we're gonna get one snake.
Hopefully.
Going into the night.
All right, we'll show you guys whatever we find. Guys, check this out. First find of the day. This is a reticulated gecko. It's a really big one, Coleonyx reticulatus, sitting inside this mine that I like to herp in. It's a really cool spot. One of my favorite places to look for snakes and lizards, but this is exactly why we come down here, are these Coleonyx reticulatus geckos. We're gonna get some photos and video of it and let it go. All right, so this is Coleonyx reticulatus, the reticulated gecko. This is another species that was recently removed from the protected animal species list in Texas. This individual is really pretty light colored. It barely has any blot or speckling at all, and it's a female. It's really cool that I'm consistently finding these in this same cave, and I don't really think that anyone else really has a spot that they can consistently find them other than that cave. But anyway, I really love seeing these things. Sometimes when you see them crossing the road, they'll stick their tail straight up in the air to look like a scorpion crossing the road. It's kind of a defensive mimicry. The other cool thing is that these lizards have such translucent skin, so the area above their eyeballs is blue. It almost looks like eye makeup. Really cool little lizards. I'm gonna get some in-hand footage of him and some photos as well, actually of her, and I'm gonna let her go. All right, guys, it was cool to already see that gecko. This is resurrection fern. It's a fern that crumples up and gets brown, a little bit more like this, but more brown. And then when it gets moist, it comes back to life and turns green like this. And that's kind of a really good way to tell you that there's been recent moisture in the area, especially somewhere as dry as the Trans-Pecos. So pretty cool to see. Should be a good sign for tonight. All right, guys, this is one of my all-time favorite snakes, my second ever Texas lyre snake, Trimorphodon lambda. Not lambda, Trimorphodon wilkinsoni. He's hissing, do you hear that? Woo! Let me get... So cool, really healthy, really pretty brown. So cool, guys.
Dude. Yes.
It's a lifer for you, right?
Yeah, this is my first one.
Oh, don't make him feisty.
Do they get feisty?
Yeah. I mean, some of them do. Listen to him hiss.
Yeah.
Hey, friend.
Dude.
Dude.
I'll only have one snake left in West Texas.
Told you that.
Yes.
Here.
Hold on. I'm all...
All right, guys, check this out. This is Trimorphodon wilkinsoni, the Texas lyre snake, and it's the second one I've ever seen. This individual is really cool, though, because it's my first ever from Texas. Texas lyre snakes were just recently removed from the protected species list here in the state, so they're actually legal to handle. Now they're neither protected in New Mexico or in Texas. But what's interesting about this individual compared to the one I found in New Mexico is that it is an orangish brown with brown bands, and every brown band has a little lighter brown shade in the middle. Really interesting pattern on this snake. They have 3 dots on the top of their head. And other than that, they're lizard feeders that are rear-fanged. They actually are a venomous species of snake, and their venom has mild effects on humans. If I let this guy really chew on my hand, I could probably end up being nauseous, have stomach aches, maybe even vomit, and maybe swell up for wherever he bit me. But since he's rear-fanged, I'd really have to let him chew to get his fangs onto my hand, and then let him actually inject the venom into my hand if he just did a quick strike. it really shouldn't affect me or anything like that. But as you can see, he's actually pretty mellow, pretty calm snake anyway. So I'm gonna get some footage and photos of this guy, and I'm gonna let him go. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
All right, guys, here's our next snake. It's a Trans-Pecos rat snake, Bogertophis subocularis. Pretty cool little guy. We're gonna go ahead and get a little bit of footage of him and keep going, but pretty cool little snake. All right, guys, here's this Trans-Pecos rat snake, Bogertophis subocularis. They're pretty cool. They're one of the 3 rat snake species in the Trans-Pecos. So he's jumpy for sure. We're gonna go ahead and let him go and keep going. Thanks for watching this episode of Snakes and Trails. We will see you guys next time. Later.